There we go. Yes, yes. Good evening. I thought I'd do a short stream. I felt like it. There's a bit of a vacuum right now when it comes to Hearthstone streamers. I thought, hey, I'll jump on for an hour or so. Play a few stupid decks. Like, seeing Hearthstone not in the top row is very unusual. I'm not advertising the stream, though, so I wouldn't expect too many people to actually tune in. It's like, should I cut a promo? Should I actually? Oh, no. And I don't have control of my Twitter right now because my Twitter guy's asleep, so I'm like, well, whatever. Who gives a shit? Just do a little bit. So I've been messing around with a few decks, and I wanted to give you a little bit of a preview of the stuff that's to be expected. I've got lots of things, lots of interesting things to do. This is my Christmas Druid deck. I'd like to give you a little preview of it. It's actually been winning some games, surprisingly enough. Not at very high ranks, but it's been winning games. This deck can drag things out forever. It's actually ridiculous. Oh, man. It's amusing. Let's just put it that way. And if you're looking for a deck that's fun, this is a deck that is fun. Maybe for all the wrong reasons, but we got... Oh, God, Druid versus Druid. This could be a while. So... No, I do not mean the holiday deck. We don't go for the political correctness bullshit. Christmas is Christmas. Get the fuck over it. Like, yeah, but I don't celebrate. I don't care. Who gives a shit? I don't go around calling Hanukkah some holiday either. I don't celebrate Hanukkah. It doesn't fucking matter. It's Hanukkah. Christmas is Christmas. Get over it. I don't give a shit. Overly sensitive fucking namby-pamby bullshit. Alright. So this is the Christmas deck. And the Christmas deck is about giving gifts. Every card in this deck gives a gift in some way, with the exception of the Christmas Reindeer Malone. Christmas Reindeer Malone, he's just a Christmas reindeer. You know, there's a good reason. But every card here gives gifts. I think we're gonna coin Muckler. Seems like the best. You know, we'll give him some gifts. A bit of potassium. You know, a couple of bananas. Nothing wrong with that. Seems like a good idea. It's the shapeshift. I don't take requests, so please don't ask for other games. I'm playing this, and I'll go offline when I feel like it. Okay, coin Muckler. There we go. So, let's have a look through the hand and see what we've got. Well, Deathlord gives a gift. So, when Deathlord dies, it gives him a free minion. So, that's a very nice gift. Naturalize is wonderful. It takes away a minion, but it gives them 2 cards. So, really, you're getting gifts. Lorewalker Cho, of course, gives gifts. It also takes gifts. You know, he's very equal opportunities like that, but he can give gifts. The Grove Tender always gives a gift. It's either the Mana Crystal or drawing a card, which is kind of handy because that allows for some milling possibilities here. And then Zombie Chow gives the gift of health, which is always lovely. You know, we wish good health to all of our friends at this happy time. And Recycle. You know, it gives them the gift of their card back. You know, it gives them the minion. It says, we're going to give it back to you, and he can come out at a later time. He can have a little bit of a rest. Basically, it's a spa holiday for that particular minion. So this is a deck that just keeps on giving gifts. And this is a pretty good start. Muckler unkilled into Deathlord after he, for some reason, burnt a Wrath trying to kill the monkey. Yeah, this is going to go fairly well, I think. Oh. Okay. Well, I guess there's that. That's fine. It happens. Arcane Golem might be a way to go here. Or, of course, we could give gifts with the Grove Tender. We're getting up to, like, 8 cards. I kind of like that. Let's give him gifts. He can have a card. There we go. Fantastic. So he gets a card, and we'll attack the face. I'm not going to naturalize. I could. I'd rather hold on to the naturalize for something a little bit more important. A 2/4 is not really worth it. It would be nice, because, I mean, I could have milled him there, but I only have 2 naturalizers in the deck. I'd rather save it. Druid removal is limited, so you want to save that for something big and scary. Probably not do that right now. Nourish. Is he drawing cards? No, he's actually doing mana. Okay. That's a shame. I hoped he would draw cards. Is he... I almost thought he was giving my Deathlord a gift there, which would have been very kind, but kind of silly. Alright, so he's buffed that up quite significantly. I am considering... I'd probably just throw the Arcane Golem at it, honestly, and then hold the Naturalize. Am I not in the UK? Oh my god, you guys are so out of date. I've lived here for 3 years. You'd think you would get it by now. Alright, well, I think we're just going to Arcane Golem and kill that off. There we go. He can have another gift. Arcane Golem gives the gift of mana. And, of course, if he drops down a big tree next turn, we can give him the gift of more cards, which I think is very generous. Now, Lorewalker I don't really want to play right now, because I'll put the Zombie Chow down, but I don't really want to play the Lorewalker because I'll probably be using Naturalize next turn. He's a Druid. He might have a big 7 or 8 drop. So, I do want to make sure. Jesse's not joining. That email that you got was from like 5 hours ago. So, if you missed the stream and you're a subscriber, it's all available, so feel free to watch it in the VOD. Unfortunately, Twitch does a very bad job of updating the broadcast information from time to time. Blood Mage Thalnos. That's gonna follow up with a spell, maybe? A Starfall, okay. So he's gonna blow up a couple of things. What does he get? What minion does he get? He actually doesn't get a minion at all, because that actually doesn't kill it. But no, he's gonna shapeshift. Then he'll get it. Alright. What are you getting? Does he get anything good? He gets... Loatheb. That's pretty bad news, actually. Generally, you don't want to have that happen. I think we're going to naturalize that Loatheb, though. It's worth it to get rid of the 5/5, I think. And that gives us a 5 mana drop as an Elite Tauren Chieftain. We like that. There we go. So, you can go away, and you can have a card there, and you can have another card. There you go. That's what we like to see. There you go. Have some more cards. It takes him up to 10, but he's got lots of mana. He's accelerated quite a lot, so he should be able to dump a lot of that. I have Poison Seeds to wipe out big stuff. I also have Recycle, so this should hold me down fairly well. Yeah, strangely enough, it actually works reasonably well, this deck, even though it's not supposed to. Dancing Swords gives gifts, as you can see. Ooh, Hogger. Okay, that might be a Recycle. We have Power of the Horde. I wouldn't really risk it. Recycling Hogger is probably not the worst thing to ever think about. Yeah, that seems like a way to go. It's either that or Poison Seeds, and I lose my 5/5, which doesn't seem reasonable. I don't see a particularly good reason for losing the 5/5 for nothing. So I think we'll recycle the Hogger. There we go. I'm gonna put that back in the deck for you. There you go. We gave him a little gift. And we've got Power of the Horde just hanging around if we want it. Not really a card I need to use right now. He's on 9 cards at the moment. Unfortunately, I don't think we'll be milling him because he accelerated his mana so much that it's going to be a little bit difficult to actually mill him. But that's fine. We don't really need to mill him. This deck has 2 Trees of Life in it. Christmas Trees of Life, of course. He's innovating. Wow. Good lord. He really... Oh, an Onyxia. Well, this is not a situation where Poison Seeds would be a good idea. That Onyxia may have just killed me. That's kind of crazy. Well, Poison Seeds kills the Onyxia. Unfortunately, it turns all of these into 2/2s, which makes things far, far worse. We don't have a reliable way of getting rid of that Onyxia. That would be a naturalized kind of situation. Oh, we got a Cairn Bloodhoof. That'll certainly help. Okay. We're going to take a lot of damage next turn. I really need that Tree of Life. Dancing Swords? Yeah. Okay, this is gonna hurt. And also, I think if he has a Savage Roar, he probably just kills me outright. Or gets pretty damn close. Yeah, let's make sure he gets rid of a few of those whelps first. There we go. I'm glad we got the Cairn Bloodhoof. That was the best value we could possibly hope for out of that. So if we can just get these whelps off the field, we can maybe think about a Poison Seeds to get rid of that. I can get rid of, what, 2 whelps? Yeah. I mean, if I kill off 2 whelps and then Poison Seeds, I think it's worth. Because, I mean, I'll still get a Bane Bloodhoof out of that, and I'll get a 2/2 Treant, and he'll lose his Onyxia, so... But he's still got 10 mana, so I might even get better value. Healing Touch, okay. That's fine. I have a Tree of Life, so I don't mind him using things like that. Also, I put Malorn... Aha! This is an ideal situation for Poison Seeds. He's dropping high-value stuff on the board. Very cool. So, I have a Malorn in my deck to make sure that if we ever have to race with the... with Fatigue, that I can always survive it because of Malorn. Okay, so this is going to be a Poison Seed situation. It's a little more annoying than I had initially hoped for, because I wanted to kill off 2 whelps before I did Poison Seeds, and I'm not going to get to do that now. I'm only going to get to kill 1 whelp because of that, but we do what we have to do. There we go. You can't get Grom Hellscream with Power of the Horde, no. Cairn Bloodhoof is the best thing you can get with Power of the Horde. And there we go. And there's the Poison Seeds. So his Onyxia goes bye-bye. He does get some trees, which is obviously very nice for him. Yeah, 7 cards. That would take him up to 9, then 10, yeah. Don't want to play any of those. I could play Arcane Golem, but it dies to a Treant, which doesn't really seem to be particularly good. Going face doesn't make a lot of sense. Dancing Swords is okay, though. We'll go with that. There we go. Lovely. This deck is a lot of fun, though. Lots of very silly things happen with this deck. I wouldn't want to use the Golem on the Whelps. I don't like that. It doesn't seem like good value. The thing is, like, you often need things like the Golem for burst after, like, a Tree of Life, and then you can suddenly go and attack. Hello, Ragnaros. Okay, you I do not like. Explosive Sheep? That's an odd play. Okay, take that to the face. Okay. Oh, that's so kind. Mill time, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Okay, this is actually wonderful. It doesn't get much better than this. There we go. So we get to naturalize his... That was a top deck and a half. So we get to naturalize his Ragnaros, which is absolutely lovely. We then get to blow up his Explosive Sheep, which again is absolutely lovely. And then we get to mill him, which is so very, very fun. There we go. And I'm thinking Lore Walker Cho goes on the field. Let's just see what we draw first. Oh, there's your swipe gun. That's very unfortunate. And we have Malorn, which is lovely. There we go. That's what I like to see. I'm not going to... He lost the swipe, but he might have his other one, so I'm not going to drop the Zombie Chow. Oh, he lost his Wrath too. That's very unfortunate for him. You see, now he's got 6 cards left, and... Well, I could still lose this, but if I get Tree of Life, then suddenly things start to look very ugly for him. And he just took some more damage. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm actually kind of not okay with that. Oh, he's got a can. All right, he's dropping a lot of crazy shit. All right. He has a lot of nice things. Oh, a Recycle. That's nice. So we could get rid of his can. Or we could play the Malorn. We lose a minimum of 1 creature if we let him keep his can. If I play that, I can play Arcane Golem and go face. Yeah, well, I think we're going to send you back to the deck, if you don't mind. There we go. I unfortunately did just give him a Recycle, but I don't really mind too much. This also mills him, so that's not too shabby either. So I gave him a Recycle, but his next card, whatever that is, gets burned, and there's actually a 1 in 7 chance that it ends up being Ken. Pilot Shredder. I'm okay with getting rid of that. There we go. So if we get Malorn out, we could actually just win without the Tree of Life. We'll see. I mean, he has 10 mana. I don't know if he has enough to kill me. It depends. He's a druid. He's not exactly high on the charges. He's restoring health. Okay. Shame he didn't draw cards, but I think he realizes how close to fatigue he is. So, well, that's fine. Well, it's actually not really that fine. It leaves nasty things on the board, but it lets me get Malorn out, which is what I was looking to do in the first place. And I'll probably play Chow because sooner rather than later, we're most likely going to be drawing into... I don't really want to take that in the face. That puts me in some nasty range. We're going to most likely be drawing into Tree of Life quite soon. So I've got 11 health. Yeah, potentially he can still kill me, but I have Malorn on the board, which is always good. He's a beast. Oh, he cloned the Malorn. Okay, that's bad news. That's actually really bad news. That probably kills me. I can get rid of it, but it also means fatiguing him ceases to be a possibility. Ah, he just big game hunted it. Fuck me. Oh, he has the answers, doesn't he? Okay. Yeah, so this is probably game, unless I can maybe pull my other Poison Seeds. Yeah, pulling the other Poison Seeds is an answer. Tree of Life, you're a little late. We'll play it. We'll definitely play it. It's the only thing that's going to keep me alive. But now he has Malorn, milling him's going to be basically impossible. So, that's very annoying that he had a Faceless Manipulator. Did he recycle it? No, he BGA shit. See? He BGA shit. It doesn't matter, it's Malorn, it goes back into the deck, it recycles itself. Alright, so there's the Tree of Life, but he has massive board control now, so I'll probably lose. Yeah, him cloning that Malorn basically lost me the game, which is a shame. The only way I'm going to get out of this is if I draw my other Poison Seeds. Oh, Alex Straza, are you fucking kidding me? How many legendaries does this guy have? Holy shit. Yeah, I'm now dead. Okay, GG. Shame. Yeah, that's a pretty incredible set of draws. That's quite the thing. But I mean, you can see where the deck goes, right? There's actually lots of situations where he doesn't have every bullshit card in the game, and you can actually win this way. I've fatigued several people to death using Tree of Life and things like that. But yeah, I mean, come on. You pull all those legendaries and then you clone my Malorn. Yeah, I'm not going to touch that. If I'd drawn Poison Seeds, I could have probably survived. But, I mean, I'd taken so much damage by that point, it was unlikely. Cool, Blingatron 3000, that's always fun. I'm almost tempted just to hold on to that. I don't really like holding on to Naturalize so early, because I like to kill, well, better stuff with it. Zombie Chow first turn, that's great. This, not so much. Leroy, of course, gives gifts. It gives 2 free pet whelps. A whelp is for life, not just for Christmas, just remember that. Yeah, that deck was kind of bullshit. It's like, wow, you have a lot of really, really powerful things. Unstable Portal. Okay, we could lose the game right here. I hate Unstable Portal. Don't get me wrong, I don't really treat Hearthstone as an esport. I think, you know, it's a very casual card game, but Unstable Portal can quite literally decide the game, which to me doesn't seem reasonable. Well, Naturalize is like one of the only pieces of really reliable removal. I guess he didn't get something he can play yet. I thought we didn't want it. Naturalize is one of the only Dark Cultist. All right, only one of the only reliable pieces of removal that you actually have. That's the thing about it. Do I want to drop Death Lord? I can put Cold Light behind it. Yeah, I think I'll drop the Death Lord. It's not like Grove Tender's gonna kill that anyway. What? 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 What the fuck? Okay, that is the weirdest bug I've seen in a while. Alright. That was really strange. Huh. I don't know what to make of that. That's very odd. Weird. Alright. Well. Oh, Millhouse, yes, against a mage. That always goes well. Definitely a bit of a weird one. But yeah, I think Unstable Portal is unnecessary RNG. It's, like, beyond ridiculous. Because it can literally decide the game or not. Which, to me, seems just silly. Flame Cannon by 2/2. Okay, I'm alright with that. I got my 2 cards out of it. And he has another one! Okay. Well, he was trying to kill my Death Lord and failed to do so, okay. I mean, I guess that's fine. That's both his Flame Cannons gone. And we have Elite Tauren Chieftain next turn. Or we can Leroy the Dark Cultist, which seems completely unreasonable. Let's find out what he's going to get from this first, though. Okay. Why does he even have that? Is this a Mech Mage deck? Could be. Could be Mech Mage. I haven't seen much of that, but... yeah, it looks like it's a Mech Mage. Alright. That's fine. Rogues do it. That's a good option. Okay, so we could drop the Beast, but if that's a mirror entity, I am utterly fucked in every way. So... that's probably a bad idea. Let's Rogues do it first to see if it's a counterspell. It's not. Okay, so we kill the Chugger. That's cool. Oh, and he duplicates the Chugger. Alright. Cool. And... you never really want to play Millhouse Mana Storm against this, but this is bait. I want him to throw out all of his spells so that I can play the Beast and not have it fucking polymorphed or some shit. Yeah, I mean, Mech Mage is not that popular. There is some synergy with Goblin Blast Mage, but I haven't... and obviously Snow Chugger's really good. But outside of that, I don't see it that often. See a lot more Rogue. Oh, yes, yeah, that's a lot of Chugger. That's too much Chugger right now. How many more cards is he gonna play? Oh my god. Oh my god. More... no! No more Chugger! It's so much Chugger. Alright, we're gonna need Poison Seeds pretty badly here. We're about to be Chuggered to death in a big way. Oh no. I can't... my cruisers cannot handle Chugger of this magnitude. Oh dear. Right. Well, I think we have to start killing Chuggers at this point. Let me guess, it's a fucking duplicate. God damn it! His hand is full of Chuggers. This went poorly. Well, that could still be a mirror entity, which is what I'm a little bit concerned about. So I don't really want to drop Mechanical Yeti. I'm going to drop Grove Tender instead. And I'll draw a card, as will he. And is it a mirror entity? It's not. Okay. That's a lot of chuggers. Let's get a Mechanical Yeti out. Alright, here we go. Are you ready for all the chuggers? Because they're coming. And there's nothing you can do. Snowpiercer. Oh, he blizzarded instead of going with all the chuggers. I guess this is actually terrible. Holy shit. This is the worst. Finicky Cloakfield. Okay, that might be useful to keep Elite Tauren Chieftain alive for next turn, so that's nice. Unless, of course, he has an Arcane Missiles to kill that with. Oh, he's got his other target dummy out. We're fucked now, guys. Oh, Jesus. Did he just play that secret? Or has that been around for a while? So, we didn't hit face, did we? So that could still be a... Oh, hello, Malorn. Malorn might not be a bad idea here. Although Polymorph is a real problem, potentially, for Malorn. I'd rather he do that on something else. We can Leroy here, but it's ultimately kind of pointless. I'm thinking we still Finicky Cloakfield that. Just to keep it alive. I don't see any reason to lose it for no reason. It could be Ice Block or Ice Armor. It could also be Vaporize. It's hard to say. If it's a freeze deck, it's probably Ice Block. But yeah, always count on Polymorph. Malorn, I don't want to put out Malorn until I'm pretty sure that he's... The Chugger Train is here. I don't want to put out Malorn until I'm sure that he doesn't have a Polymorph. Oh my god, no! He's done it again! He's done it again! Alright, we gotta mill this bastard right now. He's on 9 cards. Look at this shit. I wish I had Vanish right now. Oh my god, that would be incredible. I don't know if we can... Well, we can mill him. We've got Grove Tender. And a Recycle, actually, which is of no use right now. Jesus. Okay, Grove Tender it is. And that gets us a draw. We might get something useful. King Muckler. Alright. Well, this I want to hold on to for Mill, because he already has 10 cards. So, I don't really want to... It's like, yeah, okay, I'd give him 2 bananas, but the bananas are better for kind of filling the hand and forcing more Mill, so I'm going to hold on to that. So we can get rid of this, and we could Arcane Golem to charge down the other one. There we go. And we can also hit his face to see whether or not that's an Ice Barrier. And it is an Ice Barrier. Okay, cool. Alright, the milling begins. For those... Malorn, basically when it dies, you shuffle it into your deck. The only problem... Malorn can be silenced and Malorn can be polymorphed. But if he's not, he basically is, like, alive forever. He just keeps coming back. He's a really good card to make sure you don't get fatigued. Oh, God, the Chugger Train is back. Oh, fuck my life. It's too much! This is fucking Day 9's fault. I'm pretty sure this is his doing. He did the Chugger. Thing is, like, I've traded out pretty well here. Like, he's throwing a lot of Chuggers at me to do all of this damage. There are too many Chuggers, however. So there's probably more There's more fucking Chuggers in his hand. Holy shit. I need to get these Chuggers back into his hand, but I don't have a way of doing that. Finicky Cloakfield on the 3-3. Okay. He's got 5 cards left, and he didn't poly. Malorn is still a possibility, so we can get it... With Muckler, we can get him up to 7 cards. Well, that's really all we can do. Like, it's not enough. It's not enough to mill him, so we're just gonna have to fight at this point. So we have a lot of Chuggers to deal with, and I don't really know how to deal with them. These 2 Recycles are of no use right now. I think we'll probably just play Muckler for the sake of having Muckler. And probably put down Dancing Swords as well. Jeeves dies, so there's no point. We can kill off at least a Chugger, and then maybe another Chugger. There we go. We're not doing face damage right now. We're not really worried about that. We're just trying to get this board under control. He uses Echo of Medivh. Oh my god, the Chuggers never die. Thankfully, we can recycle Kel'Thuzad, so there is that. Oh, please buff him. Yeah, that's even better. He got 4 Chuggers through duplicating that Echoes of Medivh. So he has a lot of Chuggers. Alright, if he's going to throw 2 Chuggers into Muckler, I'm fine with that. Okay, yeah, he's losing stuff because he knows he's going to get it back. Which is kind of fine. I'm going to recycle his Kel'Thuzad anyway. He's used both of his echoes. Unfortunately, now he gets all this shit back, so we need to handle that. Yeah, I'm sorry too. Die. 1,000 deaths. We're going to recycle your Kel'Thuzad. Thank you very much. There we go. Of course, there's like a 1 in 11 chance of him getting it back again. I really need to be able to naturalize that thing. It's the only way to get rid of that threat permanently. Well, his board's not too scary right now. Oh, fuck my life. Okay. Yeah, that's another recycle target. Or a naturalize. Killed my chill. That's very sad. Yeah, he's got a fireball. Alright, well, that's not the worst thing ever. Cold light. Okay. Oh, it's gonna. The problem with recycle is that it's a high mana thing, and I can't really do much else that turn. If we're gonna, I think we're gonna go for fatigue here. So I think we'll cold light, force him into more draw. And the thing is, like, if we can force him to dump his board, then he ends up getting, like, we can Jeeves him to death. Alright, well, he's got a lot of cards now. He might have his Kel'Thuzad back. Okay, so he's used both of his ice barriers. That's probably an ice block. Oh, unstable portal. Great. That probably means he can play whatever it is. It's a flying machine. Okay, well, that's a piece of shit, so we're not too worried about that. These chuggers. Oh, my God, he's got more of them! This is like the 12th chugger he's played. He's drawing more. Okay, so fatigue is actually a possibility if we can stay alive. We need to start drawing my trees of life, though. So he's down to 6 cards. Actually, more. There's less of a difference than I thought he would. Okay, so from that. So we need to watch out for the duplicate, for the mirror entity, because if he ends up getting mirror entity, we are utterly fucked. So we need to bait that. Let's throw down Arcane Golem. He probably doesn't have mirror entity in this deck. That's probably ice block, or ice barrier or something. So we can kill off a chugger. Does he have buffs for flying machine? Probably not. So I think we can just kill a chugger and then we play a mechanical. Or did we play Malorne? Like, I'm almost convinced he doesn't have polymorph at this point. So I'm gonna play Malorne, and we'll see whether or not I'm about to regret that decision. Like, there are plenty of other things he could have polyed by now that were worth if he had poly. Oh, hi. He cut his Antonidas back. More chuggers! It never ends. Well, Malorne's going to be good mill protection and is going to trade really well, so we do need to deal with this Antonidas. If we don't, we're in serious fucking trouble. And I'm frozen as well, otherwise I could Leroy it. Hello, Tree of Life. We're going to need you later. So I can't do the damage to kill Antonidas. That's the main problem. And that means he's got to turn more of playing cards, which means he gets to turn more of getting fucking fireballs. So these chuggers are actually, like, if he didn't have 12 chuggers, something you'll never hear me say ever again, then we would have actually been fine here, because we could have killed the Antonidas with the hero power and the Leroy. But I can't kill Antonidas with just the Leroy. And I have nothing else that does damage. We could play the Jeeves, but the Jeeves will die, so there's not, like, a huge point in doing that. We can go face, but I think, like, we really need Leroy at this point to be useful. So we're gonna have to give him another turn of bullshit. The thing is, like, if he wants to burn out fireballs on me, I do have Tree of Life, but I need to deal with that Antonidas next turn, otherwise he's gonna become an infinite mill of horrible fireball death. Oh my god, more freezing. Of course, I don't know why I didn't expect that. I don't know, I mean, if he decides to kill the Yeti, we might end up getting a good spare part that would let me help kill Antonidas. But this chugger is getting beyond a joke. Okay, he's going to fireball that, which gives him another fireball, of course, but that's his turn. Okay, if I get a reversing switch, now that's fucking useless. He's freezing me again, so we have the same fucking problem. I can't kill Antonidas this turn again, unless this is where I need my... Alright, I don't think... Am I in lethal range? I don't think I am. How many fireballs does he have? Actually, I think I am in lethal now. Naturalize, okay, I needed that. We might have to Tree of Life now, which I don't really want to do, but I think it's the only way this is going to work. So, it's a bit early to Tree of Life. I'd like to... Oh, fuck! Counterspell. Shit, I should have played fucking armor plating first. Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Piece of shit. The thing is, if I played armor plating, I couldn't have played Tree of Life, so I would have probably died anyway. Alright, well, we're Tree of Lifing, and the hope is that we hold on to another tree. If we can draw the last Tree of Life, and then we can somehow kill Antonidas, we might be okay. I didn't say anything about having lethal. I'm talking about him having lethal. I can't kill that fucking Antonidas. Mind Belorn is just sitting there forever. It's the worst. Okay, he's down to 3 cards in his deck. And he's going to use that to get another Fireball. I need 1 damage from somewhere. Do I have another Naturalize? I burned both. Oh, there's my other tree. I can't touch him. I can't fucking hit him. This is the fucking worst. Yeah, if he only didn't have 14 Snow Chuggers, then we might have actually been able to kill his Antonidas. Jesus Christ. Okay, do I survive next turn? I think he's got me. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and he's got, what? Fireballs. So basically, in order to even consider living, I have to Tree of Life again. Don't call it stream sniper shit. Like, no one actually knows if he's stream sniping. Yes, it's been extremely convenient that he's had everything, but that's, yeah. That's kind of, again, very, very annoying, because we're in a fucking situation where, frankly, this should have never happened, but holy shit. The amount of bullshit that was inflicted by this deck is beyond belief. Unbelievable. I don't think I've got a way out of... Actually, I do. Poison Seeds, and I might be able to continue in the game. He killed his Sneed. What does he get out of it? I need Poison... Fuck you! Fuck everything about you! Poison Seeds, please. No, Malorn! Fuck off! I need Poison Seeds! Piece of shit! I would have 4 cards left in my deck and 2 of them are Poison Seeds. Oh my god. Unbelievable. Well, that's game. Oh my... I have no words for that game. No words. Oh. Oh no, the deck's fine. There's nothing wrong with the deck. We've just had 2 of, by far, the stupidest games ever to be devised by Hearthstone. So, just blame that. Blame that. Holy fuck my life. There is nothing as ridiculous. Nothing. Oh, at least we don't have to play a mage this time. There's that. Okay, so we keep Cold Light, keep 1 Dancing Swords. Oh my god. That's mind-blowing. It's mind-blowingly silly. Holy shit. Well, yeah, I'm actually considering taking Jeeves out. Jeeves really, like, seems to not be a good card. It fits in theme, but I almost never use Jeeves. So I think there might be another card that we can replace. Well, I mean, that's no fun. I think there might... Let's replace Jeeves while we're on, because there are some times when Jeeves is good. Like, in an endgame scenario where he dumps his entire hand on the board, you can basically fatigue him to death with Jeeves. But usually I have a lot of cards and I don't run out of them, so we can have a... Yeah, I'm going to send that game to Trollden, because holy shit. That is ridiculous. Well, I'm glad you're entertained by it. Like, that's the point of this deck. So we get some really funny games out of it. But that is the most infuriating thing I have had happen to me in a long time. We actually only have 1 poison seeds in the deck. We should probably go to 2. Just for more hard removal. Okay, so we're going to take Jeeves out. Like, Jeeves does give presents. So, he is in theme, but he just doesn't do anything. He's not very useful. So, I think what we do is we take a second Poison Seeds, and we maybe have a look at the legendaries and see if there's something else that we could take. Remember, it's the Christmas deck, so we have to give them something. So the question is what? What can we give them? Gelvin, I don't think fits. Memoron's Head doesn't fit. I don't think there's any other legendary that really does fit. Yeah, there really isn't. So let's go for a regular card then. Alright, so we need a regular card that fits the theme. We already have Mana Storm. He's already in the deck. I don't like Overspark. That Overspark's a stretch because Overspark can target your own shit. Unless they didn't change that, did they? Yeah, it can target your own shit. So it's like it's not really in theme. ETC I already have. He's in the deck. I mean, you could certainly make the argument that the Bomb Thrower gives gifts. Gives special deliveries, but I think we can come up with something better than that. Let's have a look and see what we have. We need... Let's see. What gives gifts? Fireballs don't count as gifts, I'm sorry. Neither do knives. Or anything else that does damage. We could just, like, throw a Recombobulator in there, but... No. I do want to build a deck around a Recombobulator. What I think I'll probably do is I'll try and come up with a Mage deck that uses Echoes of Medivh and Duplicate with Recombobulators for some crazy shit. I already have Death Lords. Look, you can see the list right here, guys. Come on, don't suggest that things that I don't already have. Unless there's something we can double. We could double up on Death Lords, I guess. Annoyatron gives migraines. Nice, nice. We could maybe double up on Death Lords. Like, anything that kind of helps survive the early game is good. Gnomish Experimenter is a very, very bad thing to have in this deck. We don't want that. Let's see. I don't think there's really anything else that fits in theme. No, Gazlowe doesn't give gifts. Gazlowe strictly gives you shit. We could just take, like, 1 Jeeves instead of 2. But I'm still thinking about doubling up on the Death Lords instead. I just wanted to see if there was any other card that would fit the bill. There's always, of course, Faceless Manipulator. But again, doesn't really fit the bill. Fell Reaver. Yeah, no. How to mill yourself. Not a very good idea. Yeah, I think just taking a second Death Lord makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing else that really springs to mind. We'll just take another Death Lord. That's not how you spell Death Lord. There we go. I'm going to take a quick break, by the way. Just use the loo, and I'll be back in a second. There we go. So, we take the Jeeves out because we have determined that Jeeves are basic. I really have not used... There is no... well, the cards that heal the opponent, Zombie Chow. I already have those. I recall one game where Jeeves did win me the game. But outside of that, no. The Goblin Trade Dude is a rogue card. You can't take him. You can't take Gallywix in a Druid deck. So... Yeah, I already have Blingatron. Again, it's all here. Look, you can read. You can read. It's right here. Alexstrasza doesn't necessarily give gifts. That doesn't count. That only counts if you actually make Alexstrasza give them health, which you're not going to do, so... It's 2 out of theme. Yeah, the second Death Lord makes sense. But yeah, I've had like one game be decided by Jeeves, but more often than not, Jeeves just sits in the hand doing nothing because I already have a lot of draw anyway with like Grove Tender and Cold Light Oracle, and you know, things are like fine draw-wise. And I've got like a lot of high-cost stuff, so I'm not dropping too much anyway. So yeah. Alright, I'm going to take a quick break, and then we'll come back and play a bit more of the Christmas deck. I'm going to be recording a full video of this tomorrow for the channel, but I want to give you guys a sneak peek of what's going on. Nice ears, by the way, on someone in the chat that says, sounds very Prince of Persia-like. That's because Inon Zur was one of the composers for some of the Prince of Persia games. He also composed, of course, the soundtrack to Dragon Age Origins. The name of this track is I Am the One, which is from the Origins soundtrack. Alright. But yeah, nice catch on that one. You know, it reminds me, actually, of when, it was a couple of nights ago, Jen came into the room and I was watching the newsroom. And she didn't see the screen, because I've got this, like, little stand that goes above my bed that that has my iPad on it, basically. I use it to watch it. And she came in, it's like, oh, you watching The West Wing? No, it was Newsroom. But because the dialogue and the pacing and the particular lilt of the writing is, like, very trademark Sorkin, like, she knew from even hearing that it was a Sorkin thing and actually mistook it for West Wing, which I thought was pretty cool. Zombie Charm Millhouse Mana Storm. Okay, potentially good opening. Tree of Life sitting in the hand for later, assuming we live that long. But yeah, can never... Oh, Malorne too. Okay, never really complained about that. Yep, I like Malorne against anyone that's not a mage. Or a shaman, because again, it's a big hex target, big poly target, but against a hunter, it's usually pretty good. Talking about their star citizenships in the channel. You know, I bought into the introductory $20 patch. I don't believe I didn't actually back Star Citizen. Just because it kind of didn't seem like it needed it. But I bought it, there was like some limited edition $20 package with the Aurora or whatever, and like, whatever, I might as well fucking buy it, right? Cool. Zombie Chow trades up, that's ideal. So I have an Aurora. I downloaded Arena Commander, but the servers didn't work, so I don't even know what the fuck's going on with that game. Yeah, my Hearts Against Hunter's fine. What's it gonna do? Doesn't have a lot of high mana spells. It's not bad. It's like, yeah, maybe he gets a free trap or two out of it, but it's not really a big deal. Really dangerous. So far it's okay. Like, it really does seem like a waiting simulator a lot of the time, though. Oh, he gets a free Animal Companion. Which actually gets him the one which trades for it, so... It's good for him. Oh, he's going to kill command it. Alright, well, I'm fine with him kill commanding that. Unfortunately, that does leave us with a situation where we can't deal with Puffer. So I'm going to probably take 8 damage from that. Yeah, but if you use a deadly shot on a Millhouse, then as far as I'm concerned, then that's fine. Like, there's much worse things you could use deadly shot on. Ah, Deathlord. Perfect. You see, now if you use deadly shot here, that would kind of suck. He doesn't have it. It's fine. So Piggy's going to die unless he has a taunt for 1 mana, which is unlikely. Yeah, Elite Dangerous definitely has like, a lot of downtime, but the thing is that the original Elite did as well. A lot of Elite was waiting and traveling. And it's fun to travel. And, like, that's a game that's it's really fun just to travel from place to place. What? Is this some kind of, like, face hunt? This is Face Hunter, I guess. He's just trying to kill me. Alright. Well, I mean, that could work. I might not last long enough. I might have to Grove Tender to actually mana boost here so I can get Tree of Life faster. Yeah, I want to get Malorne out quicker, so I'm gonna actually boost here instead of making him draw. He's no close to being milled anyway, so I'm just gonna do that, which is gonna let me get Malorne quicker. Multi-shots. Okay, that could have been worse. Didn't really do any damage to him anyway. Arcane Golem behind that. It's good. It's protected, so we can do damage. and he already kind of got his heal off it, so we can just unleash 9 damage on him right now. We might not need the Tree of Life. We'll see. I get Malorn out next turn. With a board like this, I'm in pretty good shape. Alright, well, I mean, this is great, because obviously I get to kill all this shit off. I get to play Malorn, and I get to trade favorably here, so this is pretty great. Alright, Malorn's on the board, and we're looking at, what, the Scavenging Hyena and the Buzzard, so we want to kill off the Hyena first. We're going to have to lose something to that. I'd rather lose the Grove Tender. There we go, and then kill that off, and we hit the face. Cool. Right, we have Malorn. That's pretty scary. Unless he has Silence, we're in a good spot. And even if he does have Silence, that's still a 9-7. And that's scary. Hard to deal with. Yes, I'm actually kind of surprised to see Hunters playing Starving Buzzard. Because this Starving Buzzard seems bad right now. Am I wrong there? I'm pretty sure I'm not. Okay, so what we'll probably end up doing here... We could recycle and just go face. That's actually not the worst idea I've ever had. I know it sounds weird to recycle a 3-3, but if we're just going to try and kill him, then we want to recycle to get rid of the taunt, and then just go full face. Because we don't really care about him drawing cards, we just get him down to 1 HP, and then he cries. So yeah, he can kill Deathlord, but what's he going to get that's going to stop me right now? Animal Companion, probably Misha. Nope, he gets Piggy. Alright. Well, you need a taunt, otherwise you're dead, mate. And even then you might still be dead. Because I got a lot of firepower, although he can kill 2 of my creatures here. He just can't kill my Malorn. He's got to be able to stop my Malorn from killing him. Bloodfen Raptor's not going to do the job. Does he have a Houndmaster? He does. Okay. That's annoying. Alright, so he doesn't die this turn. This is where I start to lose. It's entirely possible, but Malorn is going to kill a lot, so we'll see. If I pull a Naturalize, I'll be in a good spot. I assume he's going to kill my 4-2. Yep. Okay, Naturalize or another Recycle would be nice here. Oh, Leroy works as well. Yeah, that's good. That's good too. There we go. Our gift of whelps didn't really appease him by the looks of it. Well, at least we put a win on the board with it, right? Yeah, that's right. I did actually have hero power. Didn't really need anything else. I was assuming maybe he'd be able to heal himself again another taunt, but hey. Oh, Druid versus Druid, alright. It's gonna take a while. Deathlord opening is okay. It's like, which of these 3s do I want to keep? Probably want to keep the Deathlord, toss the other 2. Alright, that's not really any better, but hey. Tree of Life, you are of no good to me right now. I might need you later, but don't want you right now. Coin into Anodized Bear Cub. Okay. Annoying little bastard. Alright, well, we're not going to attack it, because... actually, we might attack it. Yeah, I want to attack it. Because I want to get it within Deathlord kill range. I haven't really seen Druid Mech played. Innovate. Oh dear. This is one of those situations where we might just lose before we even get started. Let's see. Is he buffing that? No. Oh, it's Mech Druid. Okay. Mech Druid and a Mark of Nature. Ooh. That's pretty strong. Thankfully, well, I mean, that's not really thankfully, is it? We can't kill that this turn, so he's going to get the benefit. Because that ends up just being a slightly smaller Mogashan Warden if we kill his mechs. Savage Roar already. Holy shit. Okay. He is burning through a lot of cards here. So... I don't know. It depends what he gets out of the Death Lord as to whether or not this ends up being good. Clockwork Gnome. Piece of shit. Okay, we're fine. But unfortunately that does buff up the Cogmaster again, which I was hoping wouldn't happen. But the chances are he has another mech anyway, so it's not the worst thing. Yeah, Yeti. That's the way here. We have, like, card advantage. I don't really have any desire to give him a bunch of cards right now. Especially since his deck seems reliant on synergy. I'd prefer not to give that to him, so... We're gonna avoid playing the Cold Light for the moment. We're just gonna play our power stuff. He is trying to kill me, but it's gonna be a fairly slow process. So, and we're gonna do that, and we're gonna play Swords, and we're gonna play Zombie Chow. And that means I've got a much better board than he does. And when we get around the same sort of card level, we'll start throwing out things like Cold Light Oracle again. His other Innovate, okay. He doesn't have a lot of draw, does he? Ancient of War, okay. Well, Recycle just popped out, so you're gonna have a very, very sad time all of a sudden, having burned Innovate for that. Kills that, I get a Emergency Coolant, which is quite nice. That's always a useful one. It's one of my... It's not my favorite, but it's close enough. Okay, you're gonna go right back in the deck, thank you very much. Goodbye. You look like a bear, and I'm not okay with that. So, his Innovate into that basically ended up being worthless, which is good for me. Nourish! Is he drawing? He is drawing. Okay. Alright. This is up to 7. And he drops another Clockwork Gnome, which we're going to kill pretty much immediately, and replay, which is cool, because it gets the part, but... We can't mill him quite yet, but we are getting to that point, certainly. So get rid of that. Do I want to mill him now? Yeah. Let's drop that and see what other options we get, because we might get another Cold Light, which we don't. Hold on to the Arcane Golem for the time being, just play another Yeti and then go face. Okay, well, he's got a lot of cards, which means he might be able to play some crazy mech synergy. But, Mech Bear Cat, okay. And a Cloaky Field on that, that's really annoying. Because that means we can't deal with it, but we can do a lot of face damage next turn, so... I have 2 Trees of Life, I don't really like that. I don't want to play the Beast, because it trades for the Mech Bear Cat, so I think we actually just go full-on face at this point. I'd love to fucking stop him killing me, but... We can get him down to 5, which is not too shabby. He'll be able to heal himself. I don't want to play the second Zombie Chow for that reason. It might kill the Chow in order to get health back, but it won't matter. Unless he can AoE my board, I should be alright. Or he might play another big scary thing. Okay, so he's going to Keeper of the Grove to get health back. And then that leaves him with the Mech Bear Cat, which you can kill, like, my 4-4, my 4-5 with. But I still have lethal, so he needs an answer within 5 mana. That's an answer. Oh, that's a charge. Okay. He's going to actually go and try and eliminate all of that. That's... Yeah, I mean, that does the job for the time being. I won't have the damage I need to kill him now. Unless I draw something. If I drew my other Arcane Golem, that would be cool. Finicky Cloaky Field, always nice to have. And it looks like he's actually going to mill himself. Oh, Naturalize. Okay, we're going to mill him. Very cool. Yes, yes! Some Naturalize. Let's mill him. There we go. So his 7-2 disappears. And that's his Dark Whispers gone. That's his target dummy gone. And do I play the Beast? Actually, I think we just cloak that and hope he doesn't have another taunt. Freeze that, cloak that, and play the Beast. There we go. Hello.
Hello.
You woke up.
I did.
Okay.
I had a headache.
I'm sorry. Well, at least you can't blame me for that one.
No.
I've been in here.
No, it's the rest of the family.
Oh, okay. He's healing himself.
About everything. It's just
Why are they yelling about everything?
I don't know.
Why do we invite these people into our home again?
Well, it's mostly my mom. I can't stand the shrieking, shrill noise of my mom still, like, complaining about things.
Well, that's game. He thinks he's safe behind his giant shielded tree. With armor plating, he is of course mistaken, thanks to Recycle. We could go Tree of Life and give him another chance, but frankly, fuck this guy. Nope, 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 goodbye. You're going back in the deck, thank you very much, and the Beast just ate you, GG.
Your rank still sucks.
I've been playing the Christmas deck. It's hard to win with this.
Christmas deck.
Every card gives gifts. It's hard to win with this deck.
Oh, that's right.
But when you win, it's super worth it.
The Gaben gift deck.
He doesn't. Gaben does not giveth. Gaben taketh away. That's how it is.
That Gaben means gift.
It's a lie.
It is not a lie.
Gaben is the lie. Gaben is a story they tell young children.
It's just German.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. Alright, I'm gonna do one more game with this, and then I'll wrap up the stream, I think.
I know what's making you.
I'm tired. I'm making me. I made a tuna pizza and watched West Wing. It was good.
Tuna pizza.
I did.
Was it yummy and delicious?
It was. Dogs are back in. It rained. I dried them off a bit.
The dogs are in. It rained.
Well, it did. It rained. There.
Nature and stuff.
Nature will rise again. What are the chances? If you give them back to me, I will be very unhappy. Fucking Tree of Life showing up in the first hand. This is of no use to anybody.
That's what happens when you give up a 3, though.
But there's a bunch of threes. That's a lot of, we see a lot of Americans in the chat. It's like, ew, tuna pizza. Hey, my Belgian fans know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Tuna pizza's good.
It's legit.
But I like it when it has corn with it.
Yeah.
Tuna and
sweet corn is good.
And cheese. It's a very special thing.
Leponome is... No, the Leponome does not count. Doing damage is not a gift. That's just stretching the gimmick to stupid territory. Alright, I think we coin Arcane Golem to kill his Mech Warper, because I don't want to leave that out on the board. We could play the Death Lord, but that means he gets, like, a 4 health... He could, like, play Mechanical Yeti off of that next turn, so I just want to kill it. Ironically enough, of course, I'm giving him a thing which will let him play Mechanical Yeti anyway, because I just gave him a crystal, but hey. Tuna pizza's good. Delicious. Spider Tank. And a Void Walker. Okay. So, this is... I'm not really sure what this deck is, then.
I don't know what this deck is.
It's kind of... Well, it's Zoo, but it's got, like, a bunch of random mechs in it as well. Dancing Swords is, I think, the right call here.
It's like you think Zoo Mech, but it's not like any of the top Zoo Mech decks I've played.
I don't know. At rank 18, you don't see top anything. But it's definitely a Zoo Mech. Because it's got, like, shit like Leponome and Cogmaster in it. Yeah.
don't even know why
That is Zoo as fuck.
Yeah, I don't know why people...
Well,
even play
Poison
this.
Seeds could be quite hilarious here, but, like, a lot of this stuff is really not as good
really
as...
lame.
Yeah, it really is.
My deck's better than this.
Well, aren't you special? We're gonna Poison Seeds the fucker anyway, I think. I think it's worth. Like, if we Poison Seeds, we get rid of kind of a lot of damage. Although we do give him 5 2/2s, which actually means I think I lose. Yeah, I think I've already lost to this, actually. I think the Death Lord is the solution here.
I still think this deck is dumb. Even if you lose, I still think it's a dumb deck.
Fuck off!
Not yours, his.
Oh, his? Well, he had to throw 3 creatures into that. And if it's a zoo, he's going to pull something shitty, like a Loot Hoarder. There we go. Okay, so that was worth.
I guess it's a lot of throwaways, but the thing is, like, you'd still have
Well,
to...
it's Zoo. I mean, he is going to kill me.
Yeah.
Like, it's Zoo. I can't do anything against that, really.
That's a really cheesy zoo with no substance, though.
Oh, no, not like a zoo has substance ever.
Some zoo can
Yeah, I mean,
have
that's
substance.
just game immediately.
It's like
There's
you
nothing I
could
can do.
You could play, like, Zoo Giants, which actually has substance.
That's not Zoo. Well, usually you play Giant Handlock. You don't play Giant Zoo.
I know, but you could.
The thing, because, well...
There's still room for it.
You can in some situations,
And
but
at that point,
this
it's
is...
like GG by, like,
But that, I mean, that's
turn
just straight up Zoo is just straight up Rush like that. So you know, it's
Eh.
completely standard. It's got new shit in it. I'll play one more game because that game was lame.
And what game was lame? You shouldn't have died to that.
Like I could have done shit. It's a Zoo.
No, but it was a lame deck.
Zoo is lame. All Zoo is lame. That's the point. It literally requires no thought to play whatsoever. You just dump cards down and win. It's whatever.
That's Warlock in a nutshell, though, isn't it?
No, not really.
Yeah.
There's all sorts of different zoos and shit.
Warlock just
Demon Lock is a lot more fun.
Demon Lock.
Hand Lock is pretty good too.
I prefer Handlock.
I don't wanna keep the Naturalize in my opening hand. I'll keep the Chow though. Oh, Buckler, that's cool. I'm alright with that. There we go. Over the Chow.
Let's click on the board because our APM.
Yeah, man.
There's
Okay.
nothing to play with on this board. Go break a crystal or something. What's wrong with you?
There isn't much to do on this board.
Yes, there is.
Not that much.
Stuff
Occasionally.
to play with.
A few things. Is there going to be a WTF? No, there's not. Like, Elite Dangerous can take forever. Like, at the moment, like, I'm just not doing WTF is. I think I'm just going to wait until after Christmas before I really get back onto that in a big way. Okay, this is pretty much ideal. We get to play Muckler on an open board, which, I mean, doesn't really get any better than that. We even have mill possibility. Like, if he can't play... Because 2 of those cards are bananas, chances are he's not going to be able to play them. So, if he actually holds, we can mill him here, which is going to be amazing.
But he's the Liger King.
Yes, we'll see how well that fares. I don't think the Liger King is going to be able to do much. This is pretty good.
That's a lion and a tiger, and he's the king of both.
Or maybe he's just half of a king of both.
But he would still be a whole king if you have worth of
Oh, he's going
half.
totem. This is amazing. So, he might drop a banana on it, but that would be pretty silly. Actually, he really needs to throw a banana, because otherwise he's going to lose a card next turn. If he doesn't, he's very silly. But we're going to mill him anyway. He's going to lose 2 cards minimum from Cold Light Oracle. But yeah, I mean, this is pretty good. We have an uncontested Muckler on the board. And he evidently doesn't have Hex, otherwise he'd have Hexed the Muckler, I think. Go on, play the banana. You know you want to. There you go. Get rid of it. Obviously, I prefer he didn't, but he's going to throw the banana down. Cool, but that's fine. He's going to lose 2 cards from mill, so... I'm going to play Cold Light Oracle. And he's going to draw 1, and then he's going to lose his Hex. Oh, that couldn't have been better. Oh, fuck. Naturalize. I'm so tempted to mill him again, but I'd rather hold on to this for something more dangerous. So, I would love to mill him again, but I'm not milling a totem. I'm sorry, that's just bullshit. We'll hold on to that. Now he burns the coin. Should have burned that one earlier. But we might have a naturalized target here, so we'll see. Oh, that's an absolute... Well, actually, it's not an absolute naturalized target. Sludge Belch is not an amazing one. That's a good recycle target. So we can naturalize, which will result in him milling 1 card. Alternatively, we can just fight, which is going to, like, bam and then bam. And then we hit the face, and that lets us put down... Yeah, I think we'll hold on to the naturalize for later. We'll just probably play the Yeti. Or we can kind of try and rush him down at this point, so Arcane Golem might be worthwhile. So, hit. This is Lightning Storm bait. Hit, and Arcane Golem. Yeah, this is really risky. If he has a Lightning Storm, I'm in serious trouble. But I have a board advantage, so I want to push it. I'm rolling the dice that he doesn't have a Lightning Storm. If he does, we are utterly fucked.
If he would have had it, he would have played it by now.
Oh, never, ever think that. They do that. They like go away for like 60 seconds, then come back and just lightning storm. It's like, I had it all along, you fucker. It's the worst. Absolute worst. But I would have thought if he had lightning storm, he would be very excited to play it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, but again, it doesn't mean anything. He could be AFK. His mother may have offered him a hot dog.
What?
Just saying, it's possible.
Do you assume everyone you play against is a child?
I make strong assumptions on that regard. Things he's not selecting any cards, which indicates he's... There we go. That's his lightning storm. No, it's an earth elemental. Okay, that's really bad news for him. That's terrible, terrible news for him. Oh, he's bananaing it too? Oh. I am so very not sorry for what I'm about to do to you. Okay, we have two options. We can naturalize that shit, or we can recycle that shit. I think we recycle that shit and we hold on to naturalize for later, because we already have a good board. Why put more on it? And then we hit him in the face for 1,000,000 points.
1,000,000 points.
Yep, and he's overloaded for 3 as well, so that could not be any worse. Alright, well, if he has Lightning Storm, he gets to live until I draw my next charge creature.
Well played.
He doesn't. GG.
Oh yeah, you beat a ranked 19 player. Yeah.
You play net decks. Fuck off. Alright, folks, that wraps me up for today. Thank you very much. Hopefully you enjoyed the little impromptu stream, and I will see you next time. Good night. Let's find out what he's going to get from this first, though. He killed his Sneed. What does he get out of it? I need poison. Fuck you!